is July 10th, Sunday. Haven't put yesterday's video together yet. I will get to that soon, hopefully. If you're new to my channel, this is just my weight loss journey, recipes. I'm shaking y'all to death right now. I'm so sorry. Recipes, daily life, cat clips, you name it, crafts, yard work, whatever I throw in there. It's just my life. If you're new to my channel, I was 158 last summer, and this summer I am in the 180s. Got COVID at least 2 times, one time 100% no, last year in January, and my weight shot up drastically. I got to 210 at 213 at my birthday in March, and now in 180s. Got into the 170s doing a challenge that Love and On Keto channel put on in April, where you just ate basically beef, butter, eggs, things like that. But that was not sustainable for me. As soon as I started putting salad in, well, really, I started having to take ibuprofen again every day, and I normally shoot up about 10 pounds and my weight stays. I just cannot lose weight when I take ibuprofen, and I am still taking it every single day. So it is what it is, and yeah, I've been doing a reset, getting back to the basics of keto like I did the first year, which was basically net carb keto. It was supposed to be a total carb keto, but then family came and I went over to net carb, and dirty, wasn't clean, yada yada yada. I was expecting to gain a lot of weight because my total carbs were way up there, but I didn't. I'm still sitting at the same weight I was when I was trying my hardest with all the total carb, because I'm on ibuprofen. I would probably be losing weight. I normally lose weight like crazy during the summer, but if I take ibuprofen, you can forget it. My weight's not going nowhere. It's just not. It's the weirdest thing in the world. And I was going to start a challenge today, but I have too much in my fridge still. We know grocery prices. Yeah. So let me show you what I am cooking right now. Step by step. I'm calling it a pizza lasagna, keto style. Okay, so we are going to have a leftover kind of day. Kind of what Wendy did this week. Eating what's in the fridge. What we got is what we're working with. I need to clear some of this out because things are too expensive right now. To go wasting everything for me to do my challenge. So it is Sunday. I'm going to finish whatever I have in the fridge in the next couple of days, and then we'll start the challenge, and I'll explain about the challenge in this video as well. So I'm going to get some egg noodles if I can get them out. This is the only thing I hate about these egg noodles. They break on me. They love to break. Alright, so I am going to take, because I'm just, eat my leftovers, we're going to spray some olive oil there. And then, where is my Italian? Here it is. Go ahead and put some Italian actually in the pan. These are going to be 2 steps because I totally forgot I need to warm some of this stuff up on the stove. Just gonna put my egg noodle. I guess it's a wrap, not a noodle. I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 more of these ready. Well, okay, I totally forgot. The cat's distracted me that I need to fry some stuff up first. So we're gonna get the pan out so I can chop and throw stuff in here. Make sure those are just scratches. Always gotta check when it looks like there's hair in there, because I have long hair and there's cats, but it always turns out to be stupid scratches in my pan. Okay, we have a bell pepper left from the other day. So we're just going to use this bad boy real fast. And tie-dye fingers. Tie-dye fingers. If you think my fingers are dirty, tie-dye those shirts. We've left them pretty messy. Y'all, there was a mini fridge on Amazon that was red. Gorgeous. I really wanted. And it sold out. And it's a good thing it sold out because I was about to go take off my wish list and buy it for myself. But that's a lot of money. And I forgot, I only have until the end of the month to use my rewards from Best Buy. Or I lose them. And there's nothing else I want right there for that price, around that price. So I will be getting a silver mini fridge instead. The red would have been so pretty though, holy crap. But I think I'm gonna order me the red one. Alright, so I want to go ahead and do some olives. So we're gonna cut up some olives. Wish I had green, but I don't have green. Okay, that should be about 6 olives. This tomato's mushy. I'm just gonna throw it away. So I have my olives, my bell pepper, a little bit of hamburger that I had from 4th of July. All this cheese on it. I fed some to the cats. Don't worry, I got the cheese off of it, but that's why there's some missing. Just makes it easier for me to crumble since there's cheese on it if I just cut it like that. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and throw bacon. Now, I can get carried away with bacon, so I just want to do 1 or 2 tablespoons. So I actually grabbed a tablespoon because, you know, I really can get carried away with my bacon. Alright. I'm thinking about opening a can of mushrooms. Let me see if I have any in here. And I do. Let me rinse this off. Alright, so I use, let me drain it and I'll show you. Can't have mushrooms, baby. Okay, so I use Food Lion brand because for the whole entire can, it is 6 total carbs or 2 net. So they don't put the sugars like a lot of other companies does. I was really surprised when you read mushrooms how much carbs they can have in them. Okay. There we go. And they're my favorite brand for taste. Let me see. I'm looking for a container to put the rest in. Shaking me, baby. Mommy's working. Okay, so now, as I choke on the mushroom that I just put in my mouth and forgot to chew. Ow. Had to swallow it like a pill, people. Okay. No Freya. Now we're going to throw in some of the pepperoni I have. This is why I did not start the challenge today like I was going to. There is too much food in the fridge still that I thought I would have been done with. But we ate out so many times. And food's so expensive, like I said. There's no... like, oh well, I'm just gonna throw it away. No, there is no, oh well, I'm gonna throw it away. No, there is a, oh well, we're gonna eat it, and that's okay. That's okay, because the challenge I'm doing, how I'm doing it, it's okay that the next couple of days is like this. Alright. Now I'm just gonna cook this to a nice golden. I'll show you. Usually I would want my bell peppers cooked more, but I'm hungry. And it's going to cook some in the oven. I am ready to get this thing assembled. I swear, every time they hear plastic, they think I'm in the treats. Alright, so I got my first layer of the egg life wrap. 2 of them. I'm going to go and put some more Italian seasoning. This is the only blend of Italian seasoning I like. I get it at Costco. Okay, so gonna need some measuring spoons for sure. I'm gonna get into Yo Mama. I can use like, okay, if this bottle, a half a cup, is 5 total carbs. If I can even open it. Okay, I'm going to do probably 2 tablespoons on the bottom. Y'all see? Yeah, you can see me, okay. This one isn't going to be as layered as my other ones I've made like this before. Just because I didn't make a whole lot like last time. Okay, now I got ricotta cheese here. 1/4 cup is 3 total carbs. Okay. Got 1 tablespoon to start with. Come in with a little more. Doesn't have to be over the whole thing. Okay, now this would be amazing with mozzarella, provolone, all those kind of good yummy cheeses, but they hurt my stomach last time, so we're just going in with Kobe Jack. Not a whole lot, just for the layers. Then egg life wrap. Okay, now this time around I'm going to put the cheese on the bottom, the ricotta. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons this time. This way it's easier to spread a little more evenly. Okay, now I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of sauce. More of the mixture, probably the rest of the mixture. Okay, so that's the rest of the guts all up in here. Now I am going to, I'm debating. Okay, let's put some more cheese. Helps the layers stick together. What, Freya? It's not treats. You can't have cheese. No. No. So we used a whole bag of egg life. Alright. Making sure this is nice and firm in there. Okay. So now I'm going to come in with some more avocado. So this is probably, if you ate this whole thing, which I couldn't, it would be low carb. Or if you do net carb, it would probably still fit in with your net carb. So I probably used about a little more than 3 tablespoons just now in this because I barely was filling them each time. And I barely even began to use the sauce yet, as I squirt it all over me. And this is where we're going to go in with 4. Let's go ahead and do 5. And I'll probably make a mess. It's probably going to overfill, but we can fix it. Let's just cut little right here on the sides, just a little line, so if the marinara starts bubbling too much, it can bubble down in. Come back with whatever cheese you want to use to put on top, because my plan is to burn this cheese. So yes, this is a higher carb, higher fat, or, I don't know, depends on how many days you take to eat this. This normally would fill me up really fast. It's usually 2 to 3 days, but we will see. So now I'm going to stick it in the oven at 350, I think. After I stick a pan underneath it, or that might be a horrible mess. Let me get me, just in case, safety, right? We don't want messes. 350, medium rack, or middle rack. Usually I think I knew 425. If it's cooking too slow, I'll change it and then tell y'all. But I think I got ricotta in here. That's going to be neat to eat and fast. And we'll come back to my pizza lasagna. Are y'all watching Daddy? Yeah, they're getting really big. I'm not supposed to get stuck with 8 cats. This just is not supposed to happen. Hi, Piper. Babies. Now we need to save some money to build a cat house out off the porch. But not in the yard. Like, it would have to be closed in where they couldn't get in the yard. Kitty kitties. Okay, I brought you a little closer because my voice is weak still from being sick, and I felt like I was having to scream just now because I wanted to make sure that a thing could get a hold of, you know, my voice, pick up my voice. So that's in there cooking right now. I have to keep an eye on it. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna be yummy. And I'm sure it will be. I am not very picky when it comes to stuff like that. Anything that similarly tastes to pizza or lasagna or something, I'm down for it. So I was going to do a stuffler, but I really just wanted to not make a mess. Not pull out bowls or anything. So let's talk about the challenge coming up. As soon as I'm done with whatever's in my fridge. So sometime this week, I will start this challenge. I do not have a calendar because this challenge goes until the 9th of August, and it's called the Keep Your Body Guessing Game Challenge, which might be too much for y'all, because one day might be an egg fast and bacon. Another day might be keto, something you might consider low carb instead of keto, because it'll have, well, it won't be keto, because at least not to some of y'all. So some of the days, 1, 2, maybe more, because it's keep my body guessing, might be a day where you see me eat egg whites, boneless, skinless chicken breasts, carrots. You will not see me eat butter those days other than 10 grams if I do a keto chow. You will see what I consider a person, sounding like a limb broke. Okay, what I consider a person who's trying to lose weight, who's not doing keto, what I would imagine them eating, right? Fish, boneless, skinless chicken breast, keep your fats extremely low, like under 30. It's also called protein sparing modified fast, except it's not, because my carbs will be higher, because you'll see me eat carrots, cucumbers, and celery those days, and not worry about the amount of carbs that are in them. You'll see me eat bell peppers, lettuce, so a very clean, low carb day is what I'm going to call them. Then you'll see very, very high fat day where you see me eat steak and bacon and eggs and tons of butter and more fat than you've ever seen me eat before. Then you'll see me do something else. I am literally trying this at least for 10 days because I know I could do a super beef, egg, bacon type fast, butter fast for 10 days and get to my weight goal for my doctor's appointment with no problem. So I'm not worried about that. That's like August, late the first week of August, I can work with those. Right now, I think my body is too used to the calories I was eating, the carbs I was eating, everything the way I was eating. It was too used to it because I had 5,000 calorie days and actually lost weight the next couple of days, even though I was on some ibuprofen. Now I tend, when I eat a lot of Quest chips like I did yesterday, 2 bags plus the tortilla shells, plus the vegetables, I tend not to lose weight. I didn't get on the scale. Plus that drink, I don't think I can have Splenda. I never do Splenda ever. I know maltodextrin, dextrin, I know, bad ingredients. Because I was very, very, very hungry after drinking that drink. Extremely hungry. So, I stay away from Splenda. I just wanted, my daughter wanted me to get one with her because she didn't want to drink by herself. But anyways, that is what I'm going to do. Some of y'all might disagree. Some of y'all might say yay. Some of y'all might think it's crazy. But I think my body is just too used to stuff. And I need to shake it up a little. And I'm not talking shake it up by adding like donuts and carbs and bad stuff. No bad stuff at all. On the days I have the carrots and more vegetables, the carrots will be the only thing that is not considered keto. And it will be clean. That whole day will be clean things, okay? I'm just hoping this can jumpstart something. Of course, I've been sick. I got whatever Dino had. Everyone's gotten it. So I'm still fighting that. But that is the plan. And no, I'm not doing a calendar day of it. It's just, I'll just be like, okay, we're doing this today. Okay, I'm doing that. But the one thing I will not be doing is sandwich meat or canned meats. So you will not see me go to the grocery store and buy a bunch of sandwich meats. You will not see salamis and pepperonis, and that's why I'm eating it now. You will barely see me eat any cheese during this challenge. 2 ounces max a day if I do any cheese. You will see me eat a lot of bacon probably and eggs because it will only be a few days that I don't have the bacon or whole eggs. So you can be prepared for that. I've already decided that, you know, we're not doing keto breads. I never do them anyways. I won't be doing the tortilla shells. I won't be doing the Quest chips during this time either. So it won't be processed. That is, it's going to be more of a clean keto no matter how I do it, as in this is extremely low carb compared to keto. This is a very high fat keto day, a very high protein keto day. It will all be clean. That is the one thing it's all going to have in common. All clean. And if my weight doesn't budge any before I start blaming the carrots, cucumbers, you know, adding all that, I'm going to be removing the cheese completely. Because maybe that's why the challenge worked in April, because it was a no dairy month. And that's going to be hard for me to say goodbye to my heavy cream as well. I only use 2 tablespoons, but that's per coffee, and I do 3 coffees a day. No, 2 of my coffees get it. So I do 4 tablespoons a day. But, so, now if on a high-fat day, you may see me use some mayo, and that is dirty. But other than that, it would just be Duke's mayo, and I've had that this whole journey. I need to go check the oven because I would hate to burn my dinner. I want to burn it a little, but not a lot, right? It's still got to be edible. And let me tell you, when you put those egg life wraps in the air fryer and you forget about them, and they get very weird, hardy, crumbly texture, you think, oh, a chip, that would be yummy. Oh, no, that was the grossest, disgusting taste I've ever stuck in my mouth. I cannot explain what happens to make it taste so bad. It is horrifying bad. Like, I almost puked. Like, it was so nasty. All right, let me go check this. We are not quite ready yet, so going back in. Okay, so I pulled it out about 5 minutes ago. Been letting it sit. Sprinkled a tiny bit of cheese on top just for some looks, and also some Italian seasoning. And now we're about to cut into this baby without messing it up too much, hopefully. Let me get an actual knife. If I wasn't trying to make a pretty picture, I would just use my spatula. Because I don't like accidentally scratching my pans. It is still hot, so you could let it sit longer. I have a feeling because of the ricotta it might go when I take it off. So we will see. Let me see if I can angle y'all a little better. If you have sensitive hands, the pans are very hot, but I don't really feel them too much. I've burnt myself a billion times in my lifetime, so my fingertips aren't sensitive. Oh. Well, came out better than I thought it was going to. Okay. Let's come down. Look at that. Let me take the camera. Hold on. I'm going to get better views for you. Okay, here we go. It's nice and steamy. Look at those layers. I can tilt this one better. All those yummy, delicious layers. I can't wait to eat this. I will let you know how it tastes, and I can already tell you it's going to be amazing. I'm going to show you what I just did, which was probably crazy. Spent the last 2 hours doing it. My legs are like jello. Lower back hurts, arms, my hands went numb. Dino thought it was insane. He's like, are you crazy? You're going to catch a cold. I have a cold. Because it's raining. 73, raining. What am I doing? He says. Well, in the South, when you're from the South, you know, if it is raining and it is not lightning and you can see through the rain, that's when you do your yard work, people. That's the only time you can do your yard work. One, mowing, no dust flying anywhere. Okay, that grass needs to be wet to mow. Otherwise, you're just going to be choking up a bunch of dust. Okay? Two, it's so freaking hot, you're going to just die. So, do it in the rain. This is what I did. So, you might not be able to tell, so let me start over here. See how thick this section is? The whole yard was that thick. Yes, I went all over the place doing it because I got dizzy. I was using the hoe, because you can't use a hoe to do this. You have to use your hands. I was using the hoe to hold on with my right hand to keep me from falling, because I have that whole condition when I bend over and my blood pressure drops and I get really dizzy and pass out. So I used that to keep me steady because I was dizzy a lot. And I came over here to start doing this when I got really dizzy, and then I finally gave up. I did this section right here. And when I mean, you would not, like, this whole yard was like this. You could not see any rock. Okay, I've got a lot done through here, but gave up. Did over here. I know I was erratic. I should have just stayed in one place. But I get dizzy and then start to come back over here and say I'm not going to do it no more. And then I'd be like, I'm going to do it some more. But look at this big section. I missed a few right there. I think some of those are some of the ones I threw. I did all that. And this over here. And then finally gave up and came in for real. And I did my whole flower bed. My whole flower bed. Back over there had the same theme. So we're going to go out in the rain for a second. See, it's not horribly rainy, okay? You can see through this. I'm not getting pure soaked. But I pulled all this out. See, this is everywhere. It's just wall to wall of this, okay? Wall to wall. Wall to wall. And it was inside my flower bed. I had tomatillas growing. Some other kind of weird stuff that I don't really know the name of, but my daughter does. I had to rip it all out. You can see some of the patches I haven't covered back in yet, but there was tons and tons of weeds. This is like my 4th pile. I've already cleared and bagged up a bunch and threw it out. So I'm very proud of myself, okay? Okay, we all know in the South, whether you're sick or not, if you have a good day like this is yard work day, okay? This is the only time you can do it during the summer. Otherwise, it's 117, you're going to die of a stroke. You're just going to get heat stroke and get really, really sick. This is your only opportunity. I did not want to stop. But my legs gave me no choice because I was afraid I was going down and not coming back up. They are like jello right now. But yeah, I got so much stuff to do and for this yard, okay, that I will be doing all during the fall. Because it's too hot to do, and it'll be ready for spring. Now I'm starting to think these rocks was a stupid idea. Okay, we didn't put black stuff underneath that weeds aren't supposed to grow through. Lies, lies, lies. So, the rocks were so I didn't have to mow or weed eat. This is worse than mowing. So, yeah, not a smart idea. I'm really starting to rethink that idea. Just saying.